selected the wrong person. Right, we got the play, and we're on. We got control versus fat stack. I feel like, wow, this hand's actually kind of terrible. We don't have any double blue. Shit. The 3 lands was the only good part about that hand. Everything else was terrible. Mull to 6 is non-ideal. But he's got a fat stack, so you never know what he's going to do. I think this card's a dead card. I think I have a lot of dead cards in here. Game 1. Game 2, on the other hand, not so much. I also made that Ingest deck, and this is actually a pretty good card in Ingest. Get to exile a card, as well as removal. And remove a card from the library. It's like everything you want to do all in one spell is pretty good. So we'll probably just counter any Planeswalker here, otherwise, like if he does, and this is Pilgrimage, we're going to let that go. We could use our own Spring, would be great. Fatal Push, probably also another dead card. He's got that Oath of Liliana and Zombies, but that's like it. It's not looking too good for us here. I'm thinking about pulling for 2. He's not doing anything, though. It's kind of good. God damn. Too many dead cards against this Planeswalker fat stack. Like, they're almost all dead. Never is very live. And in fact, we should probably never instead of counterspell. Fine. I'm going to pull for 2 here. We just don't need all these sweepers. We do not need them. And we hit a bounty. That's good. That's good. We have the Never. I guess we're 1 land off from being able to play Never and hold up Broken Concentration. But we get 2 draw steps. Herald. Shit. Well, that card's no good. I was about to say we're short of black mana, but no, we are not. So we Never, and we hold up a counter, and I think that's a pretty happy play for us. We don't want to keep discarding a card every turn. To Herald. That's a no-go. We can main phase Glimmer next turn because we'll get the bounty mana. And that should be sweet. Unless we have a better play, but I find it hard to believe that we'd have a better play than a main phase Glimmer next turn. We could just cast Return or something. Let's see how much mana we actually have and what we draw. Evolving Wilds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we cast the main phase Glimmer. We go to 5. Let's do that. I really want to find another counter spell in hand here. Never's pretty good. Do we still have a Never? No. I think we need to keep Never. It's kind of like a counter spell. Cruel Reality is great here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We can hold up Lumbering Falls. The Fatal Push is actually going to come in quite handy against his... I guess we go for a black here. Let's see if he's got an answer to Cruel Reality. Besides sacking off his... I guess we could have played Return there and held up a black. Planar Bridge. That's a pretty gross card. So is Cruel Reality, though. I mean, I've never seen Planar Bridge. He can get anything, right? He can just get anything he wants. And it just goes straight into the battlefield. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. I'm worried he's going to get a Rex Sage. We're just going to pass here. I'm going to hold up Confirm. What I'm hoping is that he gets a Rex Sage for the bounty, and that's his only one. And then we play Cruel Reality. We do have 4 appetite for the unnaturals in the sideboard. I don't know if Planar Bridge... Oh, really? Okay. All right. So we should have gone with it, because then it would be up a turn here. Look at that card, boys and girls. I switched this out for Commit. Well, he might be pissed about this. This is kind of a penalty, but it's in the deck, so we're playing it. Let's see what he's got for an Ulamog. Well, that was an unexpected top deck, I'll tell you that. Declaration in Stone. It's cool. Getting that Planar Bridge off the board is pretty good. He can swing with the Quagmire here if he wants. Neither of us choosing to swing with our lands very much. Very much. Our turn, motherfucker! Get in there. See what he's got. If he Ulamog's back, man, that's gonna be rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's at 10. He's at 11, kind of. Uvenwald. Sure. Seems fine. In fact, we don't even need to... I guess he can power the caravan here. So it might be worth taking out. I think he's doing this for his upkeep, but it's my upkeep. So I don't think he has to worry about it right now. That thing is too big and dangerous. I want to keep up 5 mana for Confirm. I think we just main phase Glimmer here. We try to use that green mana, which the computer hates using. I don't think any of those are that great. Another bounty's fine, but we really need sandworm convergence if we're going to do anything else. I think we're on the point where we just want blues. These are both swamps. We use black mana a lot. Let's get a swamp. Swamp and chill. Now see, he couldn't activate any of those lands there at any point to not take damage. Of course, he can wait and do that. He's got a lot of damage coming in if he just fires up all these lands. He can do what, 8 or 6 with just the lands, 7 if he crews the thing. He could do Shambling Vent, plus crew the Caravan. I keep forgetting that we have Fatal Push here. That's pretty good. If he's got no plays, we get a Glimmer, which is awesome. With a Lily. Sure. With the Chandra, sure. These cards are bombs. Those cards are bombs, so we are keeping those. Speaking of bombs, there's Sandworm Convergence. 2, 6, 10, 11, 12. This costs 8, which puts us to 4, which is no good. We can go down to 9, hold up Gear Hulk, and Scatter. I think that seems pretty good. Doesn't want to tap our black mana there very much, so we'll have to do it ourselves. Like, what's the point of tapping mana if it doesn't go there first? This deck has been really more frustrating than almost any other deck. We're just thinning the deck at this point. Fecal Push. 2 versus 2. We're doing Sideboard Saturday today, Kairu. You can join in the fun. You can challenge someone here if you want to do that 1v1, but we're doing 1v1. All right, now he's starting to crew up his lands. I assume we have counter spells in here. We also have a Glimmer, but I think counter spells seem to be the way to go. We can play Sandworm Convergence next turn because we'll get the bounty mana. I actually got worried that we didn't have a counter spell. I only kind of looked. We could swing for 8 here. I'm inclined just to play Sandworm. Cycle. Swing. He can sacrifice his Hissing Quagmire one more time. We're only holding up Scatter here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually do a return here. On his Chandra, probably. I think we got him, folks. It's all because of that Ulamog, which isn't in the deck list. Because I was too lazy to change it. Good game, bees. Let me sideboard up a bit here. So here's what we need to do. We need to delete a deck, which is how we always start this channel. Let's get rid of this artifact deck. That's fine. I don't play it. It's not spiky enough for two-headed giant. Two-headed giant, I really just try to kill people. Then we'll duplicate this and edit it. What do we like against bees here? I like the tireless trackers. You remember, you guys can bring this up if you're on your PC. I'm looking at the same thing you are. The little Stream Decker extension. Tireless tracker seems great here. And I think maybe all our planeswalkers, or maybe we like where we are. What does Jace do? Not much. It draws us cards, but it doesn't really bounce any creatures. I guess you had the Gnarlwood or the Uvenvald. Pack hype. Do it, bees. Nissel Vital Force, though, I think might be okay. I think he might be packing some removal here. And I guess we want the appetites, actually. He's playing Bounty, Cruel Reality, and Planar Bridge. All right, let's get the Green Warden. I think we'll go 3 appetites. I think 4 is a bit much. That's really for... Though a lot of his stuff is enchantment based, but it's also planeswalkers based. We have a lot of dead cards, though. What's that, a 2-drop? 3-drop. But it's instant speed, folks. Bees is just sitting there because he brought the fat stack. All right, well, we'll see. We got to make 6 cuts. We're definitely losing all the sweepers. Biohenes, Biolanguish. And 2 more cuts. The Never seem great. Spring seems great. Ulamog seems great. Censor seems not very good. Let's cut the... Well, Fatal Push seems pretty bad, too. Let's cut 2 Fatal Pushes. Great. All right. Let's go, bees. Let's go, bees. Game 2. We're up 1-0 here over the Temple versus the Fat Stack. Is he in chat? Lebo, you can get in Discord if you want. We're all in Discord if you want to hang out and chat. Though a lot of people are muting stuff, or I'm just muting a lot of people, one or the other. But in between games and stuff, we can chat. I should have got another drink. All right, he's on the play, as is deserved. Game 2. We mauled the 6 that game too, folks. Essence Scatter's bad. Boy, I should have pulled that instead of Fatal Push. Essence Scatter's really bad here. We don't know what he boarded in, of course, but... I mean, it would have kept Uvenvald Hydra off the board, but that's about it. We only saw that 1 creature, right? Otherwise, our hand looks pretty decent. Now, if he does try to do like a turn 3, he doesn't seem to be playing Nissus Pilgrimage. He seems to only be playing Explosive Vegetation. Maybe like something like Sylvan Advocate could have been okay here. Cheap way to put on a lot of pressure late game. Does pretty well with those Zombos. Essence Scatter seems really bad though. We're gonna board that out too. Setting up for a turn 4 bounty. That's what we want. This is exactly how we drew it up, boys. How's he finding all these bounties? He's got 100 cards in his deck. We shouldn't have gone down to Sensor. We should have gone down an Essence Scatter. How many Essence Scatters are we running? 2? Kalitas. Well, that would have been sweet to Essence Scatter. It's not the biggest problem in the world, but it's a thing. And that is a great land here. A Confirmed Suspicions would be really nice. To have that in the graveyard with the Gear Hulk in hand is pretty gross. Looks like we're at the point where we could probably main phase Glimmer. We'll be 1 land short. But if we Glimmer and then main phase Glimmer, we will not be. And it does seem like I want to land. All our cards are really good, except Essence Scatter. How many cards do we have? 3, 6? Just let it go. Just let it go. He's already got a lot of land. Like, he could be going to Ulamog, but what are we going to do about that? We need a land here. Wow. Hard to pass another Glimmer and a Never, though. Guess we're keeping him. So I think we just look like a Never here. I don't think we want Kalitas around. Never's great too because we can do the... We have Broken Concentration. We might just do a return right now. For we are 1 mana short. Shoot. Okay. Pass the turn. How you doing on those packs, Lebo? Bees goes pretty big here, but saves 2. If he's got a Sensor, still doesn't deal with that. Why did he save 2 there? I understand saving 1 for Sensor. Speaking of Sensor, let's cycle the F out of it. Yeah, let's do that. Another land would be sweet. Excellent. Well, I think we got him barred. I mean, even in Ulamog, I think we're pretty good. We have Counterspell in the bin, so we don't even have to use Confirm. We could just use Gear Hulk, but I guess we'd rather Confirm first. Looking good, boys. Control doing its thing. What's the best play here? There's a lot of good plays. We definitely need to hold up 6 for Gear Hulk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means we can main phase Glimmer. Let's main phase Glimmer. Both good cards. None of which is a counter spell, though, so I'm going to chill. Hold up our Gear Hulk. But Kefnet's good. He's got Declaration in stone. But Kefnet is good. Once again, we're just going to let those resolve. Hondo and Zerka must be done. I guess not if they go to game 3. We'll crack clues here. For some reason, I didn't feel like glimmering. I don't know if it's the right thing or not. Wow, it's a good card. I think we wait till we get the bounty proc for the Sandworm convergence. Go ahead and play. Oh, I should have played Tracker probably. Are we a land short now of a counter spell? That's bad. That's really bad. I didn't think that through enough. Well, what can he play? What can he play? He does have Green Warden. What's in this? Is there something good in here? Kalitas. It's not that good. Let's just do Spring. Shields are down, folks. Shields are down. This will assure, though, that we have a lot of land for our Sandworm convergence next turn. Since they're not that useful against big mana decks, but we got one off, and we cycled the other, so that seems pretty good. Or was there not another? Yeah, still had 2 in the deck. Jace can pick up Kefnet. If that's what he wants to do. Man, we draw a lot of cards in this deck. We've gone through 27 cards. Mog. Now I feel like we just go for Mog at this point. Right? I mean, we gotta go for Mog. Probably should have played Tireless Tracker. He could have a Duckstone. He's had one card for a long time. If he does, that's fine, really. We got rid of Jace. We got rid of his manland. I like where we're at. Bounty Alexa just drew us so many cards, people, and just enabled so many big turns. It's a really good card. Mirror Shepherd. Ugh. The Evolving Wilds of Mirror Shepherd. It's brutal. But we did make sure to get one thing, or we never got rid of it. He gives back Bounty. Oh, we were thinking about getting rid of Kalitas. I assume he got a Plains there. So now he's going to get a Planeswalker in, Kalitas or something. Which can pick up Ulamog, but letting us recast Ulamog is probably worse for him. Going with the life gain and the bounty. He doesn't have to block with anything here. He's going to lose 20 cards, though. Let's draw more cards than him. This time we're definitely holding up Gearhulk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She means we've got 2 lands left, which is just enough to crack a clue. I guess we could be holding up Broken Concentration. I don't even know what time in the game we got Broken Concentration. Maybe we should play Kefnet. Let's wait for Gearhulk here. I think that's fine. Oh, that's annoying. We should kill that shepherd, huh? We should kill that shepherd, shouldn't we? This one can return a non-land permanent. Oh, it had to go in hand because it was a forest. Oh, Thanissa. Good card. Let's him dig. Hanzo's favorite. Sire. Well, I guess we're done playing lands. Well, I guess we're just not going to let him cast whatever he wants to cast here. Maybe we should have used that return earlier. Oblivion Sower. I think we're done here. I think we're done with him just doing whatever he wants to do. He still mills 4. He gets 2. Oh my god. The procs, though. The frickin' procs. He can't play the other Nissa thanks to the legendary rule not being in effect for Planeswalkers. The new ruling not applying to Duel's land and never will. Boy, that Emiria Shepherd is a POS, man. We definitely should have killed that last turn. That was the wrong play to play that Tireless Tracker. That was a punt of large proportions. Holy moly, that was a big punt. He didn't play Sire, so he can still play lands. We're going to swing with everything. Let's play this. You can crack the Evolving Wilds. Let's play Kefnet. Then we'll attack. We're going to be back up to 7 cards in no time. Hopefully he doesn't have time to reflect. That would be pretty hilarious. Let's get rid of that Emiria Shepherd. If we do that, we still have plenty for Broken Concentration. I'm thinking Ulamog saves him. He can kill Kefnet and Ulamog. He's not short on lands, that's for sure. Holy moly, look at all that mana. Holy God in heaven. Bounty Alexa, you are crazy. This game has taken forever. Thought we had him, and then that Emiria Shepherd, just one turn of that Emiria Shepherd. I thought Emiria Shepherd plus Evolving Wilds was gross. How about Emiria Shepherd plus Oblivion Sower? What is that going to do? Absolutely nothing as far as I can tell. Might kill our tracker. We can't let this guy ultimate, so we're going to stop this one. 10 in the air is different than 4 in the air. Coming in? That as well, right? If he's got a fog, that's going to be something. He's cracking my Evolving Wilds. What, Hanzo? How did you do that again? That's garbage. That's garbage. Got him. All right, let's get out of here. 2-0 against the Beesmeister and the Fat Stack.